Okay. So this semester, I am teaching you computer-aided design and manufacturing. First unit is about introduction. So course outcome, you are seeing it here. On successful completion of this unit, you will be able to explain the two-dimensional and three-dimensional transformations and clipping algorithm. Okay, the unit content is also given here. Today's class we are about to discuss the product cycle. I mean the product life cycle. Okay, what is CAD? This diagram you might have seen in the previous pre-class lecture. It is an intersection of three components: engineering, design. Actually, it is design, computer graphics, geometric modeling. If you find out the intersection of these three, you can call it as CAD, computer-aided design. Computer-aided manufacturing, by using software, you have to generate CNC and NC codes, and you have to take care of all the manufacturing activities with the help of computer software and network is known as computer-aided manufacturing. Some basic definitions we shall see in this slide. First one is CAD. If you look at from here to here, anti-clockwise direction, what are all the activities shown in this slide comes under CAD, computer-aided design. The next two activity from here to here is CAE, computer-aided engineering, and from this portion it is known as computer-aided manufacturing. All these activities connected to a database. So from this database, every department or every activity is interconnected through networks. Okay, computer-aided design is the technology concerned with the use of computer systems to assist in the creation, modification, analysis, and optimization of the design. So CAM, on the other hand, deals with manufacturing process, which involves planning, managing, and controlling of manufacturing operations. So CAE is optimization tools. You can say ANSYS kind of analysis package. You can determine the dimension of the material, and again you can simulate real situation where the component can withstand the real situation or not. That checking is also possible in simulation part. So this slide shows entirely the basic definitions of the terms CAD, CAM, and CAE. So need for CAD CAM to increase the productivity of the designer means the long back. If you take any four-wheeler, only color is people are changing. The company changing the color. If they, without using CAD CAM technology, changing the shape, size, etc., is a very tedious process. So it increases the productivity of the designer or productivity of the industry. To improve the quality of the design, CAD CAM is used to improve communication among the departments. So in an industry, there may be n number of departments. Among the departments, the communication is possible, effectively possible, by involving CAD CAM technology. To create a manufacturing database, create and test tool paths, optimize them, means it is related to CAM. So the direction of tool and path taken by the tool can be effectively optimized with the help of CAD CAM tool. So this part very elaborately we can discuss in unit 4 and 5 in particular. Again, this point is dealing with CAM activity to help the production scheduling and MRP, material resource planning models. CAD CAM packages used to have effective shop floor control. These are all the reasons for which people goes for CAD CAM. Okay, this is an interesting curve which shows innovation adoption curve. If you look at it, the first portion, approximately about 2.5% of the customers, initial customers, are known as innovators. Next, early adopters, the percentage is given in this picture. Again, the early majority, late majority, laggards. If you look at the products, laggards means the people, those who are using outdated products. For instance, the conventional TV, you can say the I don't know, the older version of television, and again this mail, traditional postal mail, and again CDs. It's are outdated. People still using it. They are all coming under this category. Innovators, they will be looking for new product all the time. Early adopter is also, while a new product is introduced into the market, they are focusing only on innovators and early adopters. If they are using it comfortably, this kind of people, early majority will adopt it. They will be starting using it. This time the market grows. Late majority, during this period, it has reached its maximum and it will sustain for a certain time. After that, the demand for the product will reduces gradually. This is what the general curve which deals innovation adoption curve. So people, whenever introducing new product, they will be focusing on this area only. So 4 basic stages. So introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. These are all the 4 different stages of product life cycle. Here the various aspects, audience, market, sales, competition, business focus, etc. given in this slide. If you say the early adopters, market is very small, very little number of people are using it. For instance, during the introduction of USB pen drive, its cost is very high. Users are very little. Nowadays, it has reached a position where late adopters, means it has stagnated. It is constant now. With respect to sales, early adopter stage, it will be low, whereas the profit is more during this period. Competition, absolutely it is very low, because whenever people are innovating something, there will be monopoly for certain period of time. Business focus is creating awareness among the people. Design, the industry will be focusing on improving the product, keep on improving the product during initial period of time. This is related to early adopters. If you look at here, mainstream, what happens? Late adopters, customer retention is the major focus of the industry. Later on, they have to think of different product, or else new variation they have to think of, or otherwise they cannot sustain in the market. So this slide shows the example various products in respect of various stages. If you say typewriters here, it is outdated, it is declined. Almost no one is using, I can say, nowadays typewriters. Laptops, it's on maturity stage. It reaches people, maximum number of people using it. Now the market is stagnant. If you look at tablets, it is in growth stage. Most of the people started using it. The holographic projection, where any flat surface can be used as a touch screen, is in introduction stage. So this is a common question in your university also, or end semester examination also. If you look at it, this is a product life cycle. It involves 2 major activity. Number 1 is design process. If you can look at this box is referring to design. This design process consists of 2 subsets. One is synthesis. If you look at this, synthesis, and the next part is analysis. You go through this cursor. This is analysis. Once this part is over, you have to manufacture the product. Whatever be the design, you have to manufacture. This rectangle is referring to the manufacturing activity. In this, if you look at this, this is up to the shop floor. Process planning, production planning, design and procurement of new tools, order materials, CNC, NC, DNC code programming, code generation. So by using machinery, you have to do production. Once product is made, you have to check the quality, either automated or manual. You have to do packaging, shipping, and again you are launching your product to the market here. And from the market, we are taking input to this. Input is very important for designing a product. You may be an expert to manufacture any good product. If it does not find any demand in the market, you cannot run the industry. So in the industrial world, product is important or customers are important? If I put this question, you just give a thought on it and you give your response in the chat box. Which is important to start an industry, whether product or customers? Product, both, customers. Okay. So I'm happy to see your responses. So any innovator can make a product. Okay. If nobody is buying the product, you cannot sell it. So in my opinion, if comparing to the product and customer, so somebody says both means they are playing safe. Okay, customers are very important because if you look at this loop from the market, they are taking input. This input is the prime input to design a product. Even making manufacturing or any activity, depending on the market, they are making the product. If you have a beautiful product, nobody is buying it, that industry will die. Okay, so market or customers are very, very important in life cycle, product life cycle, customer. So customer retention is a major problem for industry. And once I am coming into here, taking input from the market, you have design needs known, and you have to design definition, specification, and requirement. What kind of environment you are going to use the product. Everything plays into here. Then collecting relevant design information and feasibility study. Then if you go through this here, design conceptualization. So the olden days, people will be using mini drafter or any other drawing instrument to show the concept. Now with the help of CAD package, you can comfortably create your product. 10 o'clock, up to 10. And then design modeling and simulation. They will be doing it. Modeling will be done either 2-dimensional or 3-dimensional. And this part is over. Up to this CAD part is over. Then analysis part begins. Once you made a model, you have to do the analysis. For instance, I am making a particular load-bearing member in a corrosive environment. That environment I have to simulate, and I have to check whether this product can withstand it or not. Okay. After getting some specific dimension, I have to go for optimization. What kind of optimization? So dimension can be reduced or increased. Shall I go for hollow kind of load-bearing member, etc. Then I have to combine everything. Actually, 2 or 3 parts may be there. I have to combine. As a whole, it is taking the stipulated situation or not. That I have to check it out. At final, design, documentation, and communication, I have arrived it. Now my product is okay. Then I am sending it to the manufacturing product. So I made a very beautiful design of thickness, say 1.5 mm diameter. Oh, sorry, 1.5 mm diameter or else 1.5 mm thickness, using some special material. People at the shop floor says this product cannot be manufactured. Then what to do? Either you have to change the system, manufacturing facility, or otherwise you have to do some changes in the design. That is known as design for manufacturability. Okay, so these two should go together so that the product can be launched in the market. So this is a very common question in the end semester examination. You just remember the processes: design process, manufacturing process, whereas a design, synthesis and analysis, CAM process, as usual, you will be knowing it. What are all the processes? You just write it, you just draw this diagram and explain in your own words. So this is what I have explained now. So a few top product lifecycle management tools. You just look at it. Autodesk has got its own PLM software, product lifecycle management software. Arena is one, Infor, Siemens. Likewise, n number of PLM software available, PLM tools available. Now, since we are dealing with product development tools, what are all the ways to get different or new idea? So these three methods predominantly used. Number one, brainstorming. Number two, lateral thinking. Next one is TRIZ method. So our principal is very familiar with it, very familiar with this. He used to give a lot of training on TRIZ. If you look at this, what is TRIZ? They are making some 40 principles based on which they can solve a problem. For instance, here it's a broken leg. They have made a bandage. Before making it, they are inserting a hacksaw kind of thing inside, so that after 4 months or 5 months, removal will be easy. So it comes under do it advance or cushion in advance, people used to say. If you look at this picture, this is steel balls moving with certain velocity, and it has to fall through this. Now what happens? Because of its velocity, it will be hitting the wall of this pipe. Due to that, here some erosion is happening. Sometimes failure is happening very frequently. What is the suggestion is, problem creating element is this ball. So keep certain balls over here by keeping a magnet at this location. What happens? Magnet will be attracting these balls. A few number of balls will be always adhered to this ball. Whenever the ball's hitting, it is not directly hitting on the wall. Instead, it is hitting on other ball. So that it is known as self-service. This is one of the method to solve a problem. This one I will show you in the coming slides. Brainstorming. What is brainstorming? A group of people sitting together and they are generating n number of ideas. Here, main focus is to generate ideas. While generating ideas, no criticism is allowed. Number of ideas, very little variations, okay, accepted. It is something like a game. You can generate n number of ideas. After generating the idea, you can do analysis. Which one is feasible, which one is not feasible. That part we can discuss later. The main focus of brainstorming is to generate ideas. This point is very important. This is a very general role. Next, lateral thinking. This term was coined by Edward de Bono. This is very popular principles. You might have heard HATS. De Bono defines lateral thinking as a method of thinking concerned with changing concepts and perception by using imagination. by using imagination. So good examples are Bustles. Bustles are dealing with lateral thinking. Okay, you just look at this slide and tell me the answer. What could be the answer? That. Okay, good, good. So, very good. So most of you have given the right answer. What is it? The sixth person is taking with the basket. Okay, right. Next one. This one, how to solve? For this puzzle, given the right answer, look at this. You just swap it, or otherwise pour the content of second one into fifth one. Okay. Okay. Next, thinking hats. Thinking hats. White hat, red hat, black hat. What does it means? White hat is focusing on information. Okay. So in this case, our focus is on data and information. Red hat deals with fire and warmth. Feeling, it deals with feeling, what I can do. My feeling says, my intuition says, likewise. Black hat, strict judgment, critical judgment. Okay. Yellow hat, optimism or logical or positive view of a particular situation. For instance, if I wish I want to be a president of United States of America, logically it is wrong. If I state a statement, within 10 years, I'll be the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, possibility is there, something like that. Whether it is possible or not, by using logically, you have to decide. Green hat, creative thinking or new ideas. Blue hat deals with overview. So you have to fly above the problem and you have to look it from the top and you have to decide, you have to make the decision. If you look at this sequence is not fixed, but often it is white information, green ideas, yellow benefit of ideas, black evaluation, and red feelings, blue conclusions. So this is not strict order, you have to use it. So when you are facing a problem, for instance, all this, everyone is using all these hats without knowing the name. Okay, for a particular situation or whenever you are facing a problem or any situation, you need to make a decision, you have to wear this kind of hats. Really, we people are doing it without understanding the meaning of all these things. So by using different hats, you have to make a decision. So this is what Astler's point. He has proposed the TRIS method. He has listed a number of parameters: weight of moving object, weight of non-moving object, length of moving object, length of non-moving object, area of moving object, volume, speed, force, pressure, tension, shape, etc. So he has listed some 39 various parameters. Okay. Focuses on the parameters by involving these techniques. This is what known as 40 inventive principle proposed by Astler. This is known as TRIS method. Segmentation, extraction, nesting. I have given you an example, right? I think cushion in advance. What is it? while you are making bandage, okay, you begin with end in mind, so that insert some cutting tool or some blade kind of thing to remove the bandage. That's an example for cushion in advance. Likewise, he has given 29 various activities. Self-service, you look at it, 25 self-service. This example I have given. So you just read it whenever you find time. You can make your own new product. Okay, quiz time. Now you can give your response in the chat box. List the product which requires long development cycle. I am watching the chat box now. Yeah, good. Space vehicle, good example. I think AI is evolving very fast, right? Vaccine, depending on the situation. Medicines, sure. Medicine is also right answer. Okay. Stop typing. I will show you the answer. I have listed a few. Space vehicle, nuclear reactor, etc. I don't understand what is B mobiles. What is B mobiles? Lokesh? 100. Lokesh V. You please unmute and give the answer. I don't get this word. B mobiles.
Sir, for short development cycle.
Oh, this is for short development. Okay. So the question is that for longer development cycle. Okay. Thank you for your response. You can mute now. Right. Next one, product which shorter development. Okay. He has given an example already. Computer and electronic gadgets in particular. PLM software tools, you remember from the slide? I want 1 or 2 responses from chat box. Another discussion part I have introduced. What is it? How COVID-19 pandemic does influence the life cycle of various industries. That you can discuss, or at least give a thought on it. How it influenced the industries, various segments you can think. Okay, for pharma industry, it is an opportunity to launch a new product, say vaccine. For all other industries, something like automobile, etc., they are losing business. Okay, likewise, you can discuss and at least give a thought on this. Okay, so likewise, production rate is declining. Yes, true. Likewise, tomorrow also we are meeting in Zoom. Okay, thank you for your attendance. Be safe. Take care. Thank you.